Today we're going to do a workout with the GlideMaster, a brand new product from Life Pro. And as always, I'm super excited to share a workout with you. So welcome everybody, whether you're viewing me on any kind of social media, YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, welcome, welcome. It's a kind of a chilly day here in Arizona, but I'll tell you what, this product is going to make me sweat a little. So I hope you've had a chance to get your GlideMaster. If you haven't, this will be a great workout for you to check out once you do, as well as the launch video that Amber did. She had some great suggestions for people that might be just beginning their journey into fitness. So welcome, Facebook user from Vegas. Yeah, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And if you have your GlideMaster, if you're considering it, and what's stopping you from getting it. It's a great product that, like all the products from Life Pro, lifetime warranty. So comes in this box, right? But the cool thing is about it, there's nothing to really put together. I had to put suction cups on the end. It's rolled up, and actually there's a bag. This is very portable, so this unit can be carried with you. Now, do not fear if you don't have a surface that the suction cups don't stick to, because I'm on carpeting right now, and this actually lays out quite well and doesn't move. So just know that you might have to experiment a little bit. I'm hearing that my video is not clear, so I'm not sure why that is. I look pretty clear on this side, so hang out with me and let's hope that this passes. Let me know if you can hear me well, because I'm trying a new earbud system, so hang tight. So as I was saying, the carry bag is awesome because you can roll this product up and take it with you if you want to go work out. Maybe at the gym doesn't have a glider or GlideMaster. You can take it with you, or you can try just anywhere on vacation or whatnot. Okay, audio has hiccups. Great, sound just got better. Okay, so again, I'm experimenting. I'm going to try to talk slowly and clearly. The video is a blurry on Jen's end too, so and I'm not sure why, because all my settings are good. So let's just hope it's just a cloudy day in Arizona and a poor internet connection from Scottsdale, Arizona. So when you get your GlideMaster, you're going to be able to get an extra set of booties. Okay, these sliding booties, just by registering your product. So I want to make sure that you register this product, because if you want to share your GlideMaster with a family member or a significant other, that way that's a his and hers, or daughter, son, whatever it is, that you can share it. Foot size 7 to 10 is the foot size for the gliding booties. And the manual, which talks all about the product, nothing to really put together except the suction cups. And lastly, the best part of it all, guys, is the chart, the exercise chart that comes with it. I usually laminate mine. I haven't had a chance to laminate mine yet, but I will be laminating it along with what I did for my swirl, and for what else? The dumbbells, and for the balance trainer. There's a great little guide that comes right in the package. So we're going to begin in a few moments. I'm just going to give some time for Facebook users and Instagram users to start up. And while I'm waiting, I'm putting on my heart rate monitor just to see what happens with my heart rate. You can see I'm barefoot. I'm going to move this product out of the way. You can see I'm barefoot, right? You can wear shoes with this, totally fine. You know, I teach a lot in my bare feet with yoga and Pilates and on the platforms, as well as the balance trainer. But you're welcome to wear shoes with this. I'm just not going to today. Also, I want you to know that we're going to be needing a blanket. Okay, so we're going to need a blanket as well, because I'm going to have you on your knees. So I'm hearing that my audio is off and on again. So I am going to change. Give me a second. I'm going to change my settings here just so that you guys can hear me clear. Just hang tight with me and let me change these settings. See if this is going to help. I'm just going to use my build.
and take these out. Okay, testing here. Let me hear. Can you hear me better now? Is this better? A little thumbs up from some people. Sound better? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put my little glide booties on to start. Good. Okay, you know what? It's really tough to find the right microphone, and just somehow my MacBook seems to have the best speaker. Now, I don't know if you can see my feet or not on this. Can everyone see my feet? Okay, because it's a black mat. I'm going to bring a light source a little closer because I want to make sure you can see my feet. Okay, and we're going to begin. Let's try one more thing here. Nope, we need more light. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. This is level 1. Next week, level 2. And if you cannot see my feet, I apologize because this is a black booties and a black mat, and I don't know what I can do to make it any different except maybe paint some stripes on my booties. So let's begin, guys, okay? Posture is everything on this product because we're going to be doing a lot of hinging, okay? So I want to talk about that for a moment. This is super, super important when you start this. I'm not going to be doing any work seated. Check out Amber's video, her lunge video, because she showed a lot of good ideas if you're seated and you're not comfortable standing. But this is going to be more of a level 1 where we're standing. I have a pole here that's got rubber ends on each side. You can get this, you can get something from Home Depot or Lowe's. That way you can hold yourself up if you feel unstable, okay? It's a good idea to have something because we don't have walls to hang on to. Second reason I like this post is I want to show you something here. With my ponytail, if I put my head and my butt back and I tilt, this is a good practice for you to have because when we do our movement, it is not rounding the back. I don't want you to cave in the back. I want you to have nice, strong posture muscles, back muscles. So that means no head forward, the chin's in. So you might want to consider getting a pole to help you with posture and in case you need to stand. But I'm not going to use it anymore. But I just wanted to give you that training tip for someone that's new. We're going to start with first warming up the feet, okay, and warming up the legs. So the first thing we're going to do is parallel. Now I'm going to come off the product so you can see what I mean by this. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Okay, so I'm keeping my head and shoulders. I'm just bending my knees. You're going to do about 8 to 10 of these, and you're going to start focusing on breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're warming up knees and hips and ankles. So you want to make sure you start warming up before you start gliding. This is a strong endurance training product, and you've got to have your joints ready. Okay, now from here, we're going to go ahead and heels together, toes apart, okay? This is called Pilates V. We're going to bend and straighten, but you're going to squeeze those heels together. Now, you can do this standing on your glider, but I want you to see my feet in this position, okay? Hands can go behind the head. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. You're getting a strong butt connection by squeezing the heels. And we're going to do just a few more. Like I said, about 8 to 10 reps just to get the joints going. Now watch. You're going to bend. You're going to lift your heels, lower your heels. Lift your heels, lower your heels. Breathe in, breathe out. You're using all 10 toes. I call them your antennas, but I want to be able to work into those little joints. And you've got 4, and your hands can be at your hips. 3, you could always hold on to that pole. 2, and 1. Adding on. You're going to bend, lift the heels, straighten the legs, and lower. Bend, lift the heels, zip it up, and lower. We're going to do just about 6 more. Lift the heels. This is really hard to keep the heels together. I do this with a lot of my clients, and it's not easy if you're not using the right muscles. Okay? So this is a great warm-up, even if you're not gliding. If you're going to go walking on your Swift treadmill, you can do this on your vibration platform as well. Just do a couple more. I kind of lose my count when I'm talking too, so what's a few more reps among friends? Okay, so that should feel pretty warmed up, and we're just going to go ahead and alternate right and left, roll through the toes. I'm still in Pilates V, Okay, now we're going to go into parallel. And I'm going to call this prancing, rolling onto the toes. I've got one more warm-up. Don't discount this work. The warm-up is very important. And you're going to start feeling your muscles getting warmer. Now, the last position I want to do, think of it as a wide squat for some of us, knees and toes out. Some of us will call it second position if you're a ballerina. You're going to bend and lift. Bend and straighten. Toes are spread. You can do it with shoes on. Again, I'm barefoot, but I want to anchor, and I've got a long spine. So when I'm doing this work, I'm lowering and lifting, breathing in, breathing out. Belly pulled in tight. And only a couple more, and we're going to begin our work. And last one. Okay, here we go. First movement. So I'm going to stand tall, separated my legs, feet are parallel. I'm going to slide forward and back. Inhale and exhale. Again, head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. You're going to take that bend only as far as you're comfortable. Sliding, my whole foot is flat on the surface. And 4, drag it in. 3, pull in. 2, if you have pain in your knee, don't bend as much. Other side. I'm sliding in. I just lost my balance. I got to look forward. Bend and straighten. Tail drops, chest lifts. Inhale, exhale. You can add arms if you want a little bit of upper body into this, just to mix up your balance. That's always a challenge, but remember, this is level 1. Last one. Excellent. Second exercise. I'm in parallel. Now I'm going to hinge and lift. Hinge and lift. I'm not doing anything with my legs, but I'm practicing the tilt. You can call it a tilt. You can call it a pivot. You can call it a hinge, but my head stays in line with the spine. And I'm working on just those hip flexors and posterior extensors. That means your butt muscles. 3. You can add arms. 2. And 1. Now, add it on. In parallel. Bend the knees. I'm going to slide leg out and in. Keeping this knee bent. Check your tracking. Butt is back. So I'll maybe look down for a second, but I want to gaze forward. And I'm sliding in, I'm pulling it back. Slide out and in. For 4, 3, hips are level, belly is tight. 2, 1, adding on to that. Out and pull it in. So bend, slide, pull in. Bend, slide, pull in. And say that to yourself so you remember all parts of the exercise. Also, it reminds you to breathe. Bend, stretch out, and in. 4 more. Bend. I could already feel my heart rate coming up on this. Last 2. 1 more time. Great. Now we'll go to the other side. So I start with a pivot or a hinge, out, in. You can take this as far out as you can and pull in. So I'm pressing down and pulling in. I want to keep that knee. I almost brought myself up. Out and in. Out and in. It's like a side lunge. It actually is a side lunge, but stationary. 4. A lot of weight buried into that hip. 3. Again, belly brace. 2. Adding on. We bring it in and stand. Bend, slide, pull it in. Bend, slide. I can really feel this hip. Pull it in. Bend, slide. Fix your gaze. Hinge, out and up. There you go. It's really never a boring exercise with this because you really have to be aware. Bend out, slide in. Last one. Bend, slide, and in. Now, ready for the challenge? Skater move. Slide out, slide in. Now, I like to put my hands behind my head, but check this out. Some of you will have your hands here. Okay, we're just skating away. Now, there's not many ice skating rinks in Arizona. Well, there is the ice den near me, but, back in Ohio where I came from, we used to go ice skating on ponds nearby. Not here. 4 more. Heart rate's coming up. 3, 2, and last one. Stand tall. First leg straight out. slide it in. Lot inner thigh. Straight out, slide it. It is fun. I'm glad you think it looks fun. It's work though. So arms can come out, zip it up, reach out. Now, in level 2, I'm going to add a little challenge. I'm going to add some weights and some other fun things, but for level 1, it's just your body. Last 2, and last 1. Whew, other side. Take it out. There's an imbalance in all of us. So guess what? This is my imbalanced side. But I obviously need it. I probably should do more than 8 on this side. I want to feel my toes spread wide. That's why I like not having my shoes on. I'm zipping up. So when I mean that zipping up, I'm pulling up to the pelvic floor. Out and pull up. Last 3. And 2. One more time. There goes that heart rate. What's going on here? Wow. Really increased. So make sure you hydrate. You can just move your body around and just keep going, but I'm going to add on to this, okay? So now, what we're going to go is into second position, that wide squat. We're going to squat and zip up. Squat out and zip up. Now, this is more of a level 2 thing. Squat so you can bring one leg in, other leg. Slide out, bring one leg in the other. Take one leg out, squat, okay? Take it out, bend, and zip. So let me break it down more controlled. Slide out, bend, zip it up. Slide out, bend, zip it up. Just more glutes on that, just besides inner thighs. Inhale, exhale. Slide, bend, out. Straight legs, slide, bend, zip. Slide, bend, zip. One more time. Slide, bend, zip. And relax it out. Okay, guys. Moving on from here, we're going to add into this. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and we're going to go into a lunge position. Let me grab 2 things. Hang tight. I want to grab some yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, don't worry, but I want to grab them just for a second. I forgot that. So give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Okay, I am back. So here's our next step. We're going to go into a lunge. So I have yoga blocks. You could use paper towel rolls. I'm going to slide back and bring it in. Slide back. Now remember I told you that you might feel unstable? This is a great time. Oh, my light just shut off. So weird. There we go. So I'm going to use whatever leg is sliding back, I'm going to use that pole to help me. So there's your help, okay? I'm lifting the heel and my front knee stays trapped for 4, 3. Again, you can not use this if you don't need it. Stay there. 2. Now watch how I add on to this. I'm going to slide and I'm going to bring myself down. Yoga blocks if needed, and I'm going to deep lunge, okay? From here, head drops, pull it in. Slide back, stretching my hip flexor, pull it in. Stretching this hamstring. Slide back. Take an inhale. Exhale. 4, 3. Eyes forward, then eyes to the thighs. 2. And 1. Careful, roll yourself all the way up. You've got another side. So you decide. Leg going back, and I'll just go on this side to show you that. Okay? I'm going to take myself back and forward. My arms stay straight. You can start with a little release, just hinging to get that feel, but I'm going right for it. Okay? Knee tracks over the foot. Long, straight arm. You start feeling comfortable. Forget the pole. You can reach your arms. The sky's the limit on how high you want your heart rate up. 4, 3. You're dragging that back foot in. 2. Now we bring it down. So you find your yoga blocks or your toilet paper rolls or your fingertips. And now you drop the head, bring the leg in. Eyes forward, inhale. Exhale, pull it in. This is great core work. And great for flexibility. 3 and 2 and 1. Roll it up. Okay. Boy, my heart rate's really, it's going up there. I'm definitely in my aerobic zone. Okay. So that was a lot for the lower body. And that's about all we need to do for our level 1. I've done about 15 minutes between a warm-up and leg work. I'm going to give you a little upper body and then we'll stretch, okay? So let's just introduce you kind of easy to this. So now what I'd like you to do is you're going to grab a blanket, okay? And then you're going to come on down. Now, I'm going to take my booties off and I'm putting my booties on my hands. How about that, okay? Hands on the floor, flat, knees right under the hips. And we're gonna cat-cow it. Exhale and inhale. I pull the belly in and inhale. Just a few more. You wanna feel your back reaching up and in. It's super important your shoulders stay over your hands. Now, the next time I straighten my spine, I'm going to glide one hand out and bring it in, other hand, my back is straight. I just want to feel the muscles under my armpits working, okay, just to see how that feels. Now, watch this. Breathe in, you're going to reach out and then exhale, round and lift. Straight arms, reach out, and then pull the belly in, exhale, pull it in. Big breath in, and then draw the navel in. Exhale. Super ab workout. And I'm actually light on my hands when I pull in because it's my stomach muscles doing it. Great spine work too. You've got 3 more. Straighten out. Reach. Pull. You can test the water. Look at my knees stay over my under my hips. And up. Okay, ready for this? Straight arms, straight legs, out and in. This is a lot harder. I'm bringing it forward and I'm pulling in. Out. The feeling is sucking my arms in. That's how I get that pull in. So I come out and I suck my arms in. For 4 and 3. The breath is super important. 2 and 1. You can add a little bit of push-ups and other things to that, but I just want to do straight arms for right now. I'm going to go into a little side bending. So this is a great little side oblique work as well. You don't need your blanket, really. But what I'd love for you to do is just stay on one side. You can either stack your knees, so I'm on my hip, or you can let them a little bit go to the side. This hip's lifted, okay? I'm going to keep my booties on, okay? I'm going to reach out, and in. So I'm just going to feel that nice long line, and then I'm pulling myself up. Again, I'm just doing 8 of these. My hand is in front of my shoulder joints. Because my arms are straight, my triceps are working on the hand on the glider. My deltoids working, just keeping my hand up. Now I'm going to add on to this, guys. Ready? Out, tap, and release. And exhale. All 5 finger pads are pressing into the GlideMaster to keep me anchored while I work on my rotation. For 3, open up. 2. Now this is where it gets fun. The next time I rotate, I'm going to slide my hands, and now I'm going to lift and exhale. I'm going to pull up. So I'm stretching into my back, and then I'm using my bottom obliques, my ribs. I'm pulling the ribs up. And let's go for 5. And 4, drive it out. Think all 10 finger pads. 3, 2, you're going to love the counter stretch. And 1. Come back, and then take a nice big reach up. Okay, I got one more side. Are you with me? Flip it around. You don't need any props. You don't need your blocks. You don't need anything. Knees this way, knees stacked, but we're really, this hip is lifted, okay? So I want to make sure I have room. I kind of like my knees in a zigzag. They call that deer pose or mermaid, okay? I'm coming up. Hand careful, it's in front of the shoulder joint, okay? You only take it up to your level. There's my T, and then I come back. 5, 4. How are you guys liking this workout so far? 3. Use your breath. Count with me. 2. That way I know you're breathing. Last one. Hold. We're going to come in and back. And rotate and reach. Look toward the floor, then toward me. Open up the chest. A lot of work into the shoulder joint to keep me up. A lot of shoulder strength. So you see why this is an endurance product. This time we're going to come over, slide the hand back, drop your head, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Drop the head. So I'm not lifting my chin, I'm lifting my collarbones. Flex over and back. You got 5 more. Reach it out, pull it back in. So I'm working my hips as well, but there's really obliques. 2. One more time. Come on up and stretch it over. And get a nice little stretch there. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple stretches and we'll call it a day. Your feet are going to go as wide as you're comfortable. Your knees can bend if your hamstrings are tight. And we're just going to lean forward. Drop the head. Pull it back up. Let's do that again. Drop the head. And open. Oh, this feels good on the lower back. Stretch it out. And back in. I'm going to bring one leg out to the side and glide it out. Get a big stretch here, guys. So now my leg is pretty straight. I'm getting my hamstring to stretch. Hand behind the head just to make sure your head's not coming forward. You know me by now. It's all about the posture. You get better results with better posture. Let's switch it out. Okay, flex this foot. Make sure you have some glide room. We're going to take it out, stretch. You can be into the T shape, or up and over, or hand behind the head. Excellent.